When a signal is malfunctioning, otherwise not working, the best thing railroad men must do is stop the train. However, not all railwaymen follow this important safety rule. In today's story, we'll talk about this. This is the story of the Mineral Springs train collision. On May 24th, 2011, a Union Pacific local was stopped at a red signal. This train had only 9 cars and was really overpowered. The train consisted of Union Pacific SD70M number 4220 and Union Pacific SD70M 3960. Coming up behind it was a CSX train known as Q194. The train consisted of 2 locomotives in the lead. In the lead, C40-8W7783, and in the rear, SD40T-2 number 8429, which was originally in a straight SD40. The train at the time was passing a dark signal. And there is an important rule in the railways that whenever you see a dark signal, you have to assume it's red and you must stop. However, the crew ignored this one fact, and without anybody knowing, the CSX Intermodal rear-ended the Union Pacific train, shoving the Union Pacific locomotives forward, and rail cars piling on top of both locomotives of the CSX train. Both of the crewmen of the CSX sadly died in the crash. The way on how they died is unknown, but the most plausible reason is that they were injured in the impact and perished in the flames of the crash. And it wasn't long until the investigators had found out the real culprit of the crash. The crew of the CSX ignoring the fact that the signal was dark. In the end, Union Pacific number 3960 and 4220 were undamaged and were returned to service. Both of the CSX units, on the other hand, were both damaged beyond repair and were cut up and scrapped at the site. Let's just hope that railwaymen had learned from the mistakes of the crew on the Mineral Springs train collision.